Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Nick Segray, and this is Hey, Let's Start a Band. Today I'm going to talk to you about determining your genre. Or whether you're a solo, a duo, whatever, trio, band, or if you want to start a band or join a band, you need to determine the genre of music you're playing. And here's why. If you want to play and make any money at all, the style of music you play will determine where you play. I'm going to repeat that. The style of music you play will determine, in large, where you play. So if you want to play at supper clubs, you better not play classic rock. They won't hire you. They will not. They want dinner music. They want something people can sit on a Friday night with their date and eat dinner and socialize. They want to be able to talk to each other. So here's some examples. I played 70s soft rock, America, Neil Young, the Eagles, stuff like that. So I could play supper clubs. I could play basically rock bar and grills because it was still considered rock. I could play restaurants. I played a lot of golf course stuff. I played at casinos. Anyway, we're just talking cover bands here and making a living. So you're determining your genre. Well, I am into hardcore death metal or punk, but how many venues are there around that are going to pay you for that? So if you want to make money, you need to pick a genre that's going to pay money if you want to play locally. Here's a good way to do it too, is sit down and write down the styles of music that you like and say, okay, I'm really into these styles of music. Let's go online and we'll look for some venues. Man, none of these venues book the style of music that I like. Maybe this place will hire us. Maybe this brewery will hire us. Maybe you have to change your genre a little bit. Maybe you have to pick a genre that is maybe a little more popular that people want to listen to, like modern country. Modern country's pretty popular and it's kind of like rock, really. Now, country's like rock, new country. But you could play old country and you could find plenty of gigs playing old style country music. So, okay, now you made your list. What I did is I did the process of elimination. Okay, I know I can't play this style, so that's off the list. And just start writing down the things you like, and then you start finding, hey, this is what I can do, and these are popular songs, even though maybe it's with people that are from age 40 to 70 now, because well, I'm 68, so these are popular songs when I was young. But there's still plenty of people that like that style of music. If you want to play in really nice upscale hotels in a lounge or something like that, maybe you would want to pick jazz, or maybe you would want to pick some really chill out electronic stuff that really chill music. It's called chill out, actually. Here's something to think about that most bands and artists don't realize: they are really part of the hospitality industry. So a venue is serving food. They're thinking, we got to look at this isn't a place that have live music, but I'm thinking Red Lobster. You go in there and they have, a lot of times I think they have the lobster tank in the lobby, right? And then they have all this dock looking stuff like pier posts and ropes and stuff on the walls that gives it this seaside vibe. So they're creating an atmosphere, and then they serve seafood, but they serve steak too and stuff. But anyway, what I'm getting at is the venue is trying to create an atmosphere for their customers. If it's a rock club, that's what they want. We want rock bands in here. These guys kick ass. Let's get them in here. This place will be packed. That's how they think. If you're wanting to play hard rock, then you will have to find those venues. But like my style of music that I played wouldn't work in a rock club. But a rock band's style of music wouldn't work in the venues I played either. Music is for all different kinds of occasions. There's festival music, electronic music, rock music, jazz music, funk music, party music and wedding music and bar mitzvah music and everything. and hip hop music. So where you want to play is going to be determined by the style you choose. But anyway, determine this. Figure out what style you want. And here's why you need to determine this, because it's going to matter on your promo pictures, the style of clothing you wear. Your entire image needs to be centered around this stuff. So to make it the best it can be, it all has to line up from the style, the image, the clothing, the photos, where you play. All of this goes together. So make sure you spend a little time determining the style of music you want to play. And thanks for watching. My name is Nick Segre, and we'll see you next time for Let's Start a Band!